Hi y'all, my name is Fawn. I go by FaunAndGames online, and this is The Roottrees Are Dead. It comes out today, January 15th, and it's not new, but it is improved. They're calling it a requel because it's actually a remake of a game that was released free to a game jam, but it has all new art, all new music, all new voice acting, new puzzles. So basically it's looking really good, like an amped up version of a game that was already very popular in the indie community. So I'm gonna play the first hour, so it's not to spoil too much, but so you can see a little bit of the gameplay. So let's check it out for the first time together. The Roottrees Are Dead, the mystery begins. And this is one of the new extended things, Root Tree Mania. This mystery will unlock once you finish The Roottrees Are Dead, so that's awesome. So even if you've played the old game, on top of all the new art, the new music, there's also a whole new extended cut at the end. So this takes place in the 90s, and it features 90s internet style kind of deduction, which seems like it's going to be very fun, very nostalgic. December 6th, 1998.
The plane that crashed last night just outside of Pittsburgh is now known to have been the private jet of the Roottrees Corporation. Local aviation authorities have speculated, based on the pilot's final communication, that the winter storm and heavy winds played a significant role in the crash. On board were multiple family members, including corporate president Carl Roottree and his daughters, the Roottrees sisters, best known for their fashion lines and modeling careers. There were no survivors. Again, for those of you just joining us, the Roottrees are dead.
I'm very sorry you had to hear it this way.
I know it's late, but I'm guessing you've seen the news. In addition to dealing with the grief, the Roottree Company's lawyers are scrambling. Everything's about to change. Anyone proven to be a blood relative is about to get much richer. I'm here to ensure everyone is accounted for.
So this is where we come in. We're gonna do some online deduction, I believe.
I've heard you're an expert at sorting out complicated family trees. A genealogy genie, as it were. I'm going to give you a quick test. Pass, and I can promise you the job of a lifetime.
Complete the family tree of the Roottrees sisters. So those are the three we just saw on TV. Siblings are in birth order from oldest to youngest. Examine my evidence, search the internet for clues, fill in the names, fill in the occupations, fill in the photos. Okay, so we're looking for details. I love that little sleuth. Sleuth. Like it's time now. Time to sleuth. I wish more often in my life I just had, you know, moments to sleuth. So let's see. Examine the evidence. I like that it's very clearly like, this is clickable. Evidence. Got milk picture. Wait. That's very 90s. Oh my gosh. The person who hired you gave you this photo with a note attached. This was taken during a shoot for the Roottrees Sisters Got Milk ad. Oh my god. I've tracked down a test photo from before they painted the fake mustaches, on which I thought would be more appropriate considering the circumstances. What, after someone's died? You think it's inappropriate for them to have milk moustaches? Pourquoi? You might recognize our faces from the magazine you're reading, or you might recognize our names from the candy bar you're eating. Being a Roottree is a full-time job, but so is growing up. That's why the calcium found in milk is so important. Plus, you can't make chocolate without it. I love this already. Okay, hang on. So we can zoom into the photo. Okay, these are the three sisters. I don't see anything else. This is already calling upon, you know, all my video game playing mystery. Like, I immediately want to look the whole background, the whole scene, like, what's different? What could be noticed here? We have the family tree board at the bottom here. We have evidence. PC. We can go home. We have a notebook. We have hints. What the duck? Why is it a duck? Currently playing music. Oh, that's cute. So you can check out the different music or maybe change it. Let's take a look at that after. All right. Get out of here, maybe. Let's see. Roottrees sisters. Oh, one of them has a spouse. I see. Could we see in that photo? Do any of them have a ring? Ah, this one. Hello, engagement ring? I think, is that left hand? Right? Left. Yeah, I think so. Okay. This sister is married or engaged to be married in this photo. Okay. There's no other evidence here. What else do we... Oh, you can... Ooh, you can highlight. That's so handy in a mystery game. I love it. I love it here. That's our evidence. And then maybe we can go look at our PC. Internet. Oh my god. Just this alone. Oh my god, this is taking me back. Okay, spider search. Let's see. Pro tip, you can create notes quickly by highlighting text. The Roottrees sisters. There's a lot of obituaries that focus on the Roottrees sisters modeling career. You can also come across unofficial Roottree fan site seemingly curated by a teenager. It's neon pink with purple text and hard to read until you highlight the words. The young webmaster writes, Rihanna is the most famous because she's the oldest and got married to TMS. Okay. Rihanna. But Riley is the smart one. Rose is the middle child. Okay, so Riley is the youngest, Rose is the middle. Okay, we're already... Rose is the middle, Riley is the youngest. Rose... Oh. Okay. Oh my god, there's... Oh my god, there's so many of them. Oh no, why are there so many Roottrees? Candy, Carl, Carly, Clancy, Clancy Jr., not Clancy Jr., Edwards, Elias, Elias Jr., Elias C, Elias M. Stop it. Stop naming your children like this. Please. How anyways. Who did I say was the middle? I've already forgotten. Wasn't it Rose? Robert, Ronald, Riley. Oh, one of them might have changed their name? Well, god damn it. Okay, hang on. This one was... That was Rihanna. Rihanna's the most famous. She's the oldest, got married to TMS. But Riley is the smart one. Rose is the middle child. Why was Rose not on that list? Riley. Let me put Riley as the baby. Riley is the baby. Roottree. Maybe... Wonder if... Riley. And then it was RH. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that person changed their name? Okay. Maybe I should have kept reading. Do we know TM? Nope. We don't know what that person's name is yet. Okay, back to the internet. Back to the intranets. You might think they are rich just because they're models, but their dad is also president of the candy company and their mom, Brenda, is a fashion designer. They do modeling for her brand, Root. I eat Roottree candy all the time. My favorite is maple crisps and try to dress in plaid Root clothes. Like Riley does. Most of the posters, someday I want to get my ears pierced like Rose. The website author continues to talk about her own life and what she likes about the Root fashion, but none of it is relevant. Okay. Maybe if we Google, I guess not Google, spider search. Maybe if we, like a web search, spider search. Rose. Roottree. Rose Roottree is not popular. Oh my god, that's vicious. Oh my god, is not popular as her older sister Anna, but still well known. Most of the time they're lumped together as the Roottrees sisters. Unfortunately, the results for Rose by herself don't lead to anything different than searching for the sisters together. Why can't you find what you're looking for? Someone is on the list of names of your employer provided. Doing a deeper dive on what you learn about them will often lead to additional discoveries. A good research tip is to make note of any brand names, books, product line, magazines that you don't recognize and search for them. These searches will sometimes help directly. Even when they don't, you'll usually get additional context. Okay. So, Rose Root Tree. Can I like... How many things can we highlight? Rose Root Tree. Middle sister. Not cool. Not cool. No one likes. Sad face. Cool. All right. What's in the welcome? Ooh, there's a little bit. I skipped ahead because I'm in it already. I'm in it to win it. Welcome to your notepad. On each page, other than this one, you can jot down important information such as names, family relationships, marital status, sibling count, or anything else you'd like to remember. Tips. Page titles can be renamed to make it easier to remember what you've written on each one. Highlight any text in your web browser or evidence for the quick option to add it to your notes. The entire content of your notepad are saved even if you quit the game. Don't forget to check them when you return. Family reminders. Siblings, often referred to brother or sister. People that share the same parents. Cousins, sometimes referred to as first cousins. People that share the same grandparents but not the same parents. Second cousins, sometimes referred to as distant cousins. People that share the same great grandparents but not the same grandparents. Third cousins could also sometimes be referred to as distant cousins. People that share the same great grandparents but not the same grandparents. American school terms. I appreciate this. Sometimes different places call school different things. K-12 stands for kindergarten to 12th grade and includes all schooling from ages 5 to 18. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for these tips. Thank you. You can add a page. Love it. And then I can rename the page. Okay. All right. Popular is the older sister. Most of the time lumped together as the Roottrees sisters. Unfortunately, Rose by herself doesn't lead to anything. Okay, so we can get rid of this for a second. I go back. We had a lot of root tree, teenager. Brianna's the most famous because she's the oldest and got married to TMS. So we still have to figure out who TMS is. Oh, my note doesn't work for. Oh, that's funny. My note doesn't exactly work for just the one for the one person here. Okay. Rose is the middle sister, but I feel like she's been renamed or something like that. Rose, middle sister, not cool. No one likes. So oldest is Brianna. And that is the part that I wanted to. This is the part I wanted to. Most famous. I'm like trying to use my. Oh! Yeah! Okay, quickies do. So a little note to anyone, because you can't see what I'm doing. I just did Control X and Control V, or Control. You know what I mean. I did cut and paste, and it works. So in the game, good news, you can cut and paste. So thank you to the game devs. Wonderful, wonderful mechanics already. Very. Oh my god. No, I want to. Can I not delete my note? Edit. Sweet. That's fine. Because I'll do it the other way. Let's go back. Let's go back over here. Brianna. Okay. Brianna is Rose Rootree, Brianna, Rootree sisters, and then so that means the youngest is their mom is Brenda. I gotta take a note of that, and also Root, and also all the candy and stuff. There's lots to keep in mind. Really do feel like you're like digging. Riley, there we go. Riley is the youngest. Riley is the smart one. Copy. Also can copy within the game. Good to know. Riley, Root Tree. Riley is the smart one. Riley, youngest. Okay. All right. Oh, and you can reorder your notes here. Drag and drop. Okay. Aha! Oldest, middle, youngest. Did it. Perfect. Love it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Love this for me. Okay. And then... you might think they're rich just because they model, but also their dad is the president of the candy company. Just the candy company. Their mom, Brenda, is a fashion designer. If I note this, will it? No, it still says the Roottrees sisters. No. We don't want that. Maybe if we saw her whole name. I assume... let's just do Root. Oh, there's Root Tree Candy. Root Tree Candy. What if I do this? It still just says the Roottrees sisters. Interesting, because this one gave me a specific... oh, because I was looking... oh, it's because that's what I'm searching under. I see. I see. See, I'm learning. See, we're learning, we're playing, we're learning. Anyone that's already played this already is like... thinking to themselves, if you just just do the search and then make the note. Search. Next in with recent news of the plane crash, there's a lot of results of Roottrees' extremely popular candy product. Their official website is unstable due to the traffic they are receiving. However, if you find a direct link to the history section that manages to work momentarily. The Roottree Candy Company was founded by Elias Roottree shortly after he married his wife, Gwyneth, whose family owned a small farm up in Anderson Maple Farm. Okay, so this is a different mother. That's not their mother, I think. Wasn't their mother was named Brenda. For reasons that are explained, it has no CEO and no stockholders. Instead, it is run by a president with input and votes from extended family. The site does mention that every president has been direct descendant of Elias and Gwyneth, including Carl Roottree, who despite his death is listed as the current president. The product that put them on the maps were 5 pieces, maple candies with 5 different flavors that are dipped in a crispy, crackly candy coating. Since then, they have branched out to countless other products, all of which incorporate maple in some way. I see. Maple Farm, Roottree. Makes sense. The sister company is simply titled Root, specializes in children's clothing primarily. The primary models for Root are the Roottree sisters. Okay. All right. So what are we on currently? We are on the page for Roottree Candy. Roottree Candy Company. Maybe can I highlight this whole chunk? Boop. Candy Company history. Yeah. Okay. It was founded by Elias. Married his wife Gwyneth. Okay, we have a lot of notes here. But I'm still supposed to specifically be searching for details of the sisters, and I still have not found out why Rose Roottree has a different name now. Back. Roottree sisters, forward. I guess let's just do Root. See if we can find about the... Root is a pretty common word. True. Oh, so maybe, yeah, all caps. Ooh, and it has a period at the end. Root with a period at the end. All caps with a period at the end. Root. The period is part of the name. Oh, interesting. Make clothes for children, for toddlers and teenagers. Although their website is down, likely due to increased web traffic, you find countless retail sites attempting to advertising their clothing towards target audience. One of them has this to say: you've spied the Roottree sisters looking hella fly on catalogs, magazines, and posters. Now you too can be like Riley, Rose, and Rihanna. You also come across a website from a collector of clothing catalogs. Apparently Root has released 2 catalogs per year every year since 1984, and Rihanna appears on almost all of them. There is only one that the webmaster considered a collector's item enough to mention. It seems that Brenda Roottree, the Roottree sisters' mother and Roots head designer, appeared on one cover holding her daughter Rose in 1985. The site says this was the only time her daughter was ever listed by her birth name, Carly. There we go. Aha! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm already having so much fun. Just like searching. I see why this was such a popular game. Like, I'm curious to see the itch.io version. I'm curious what it was like in its original adaptation when it was entered in, because this game was originally entered in a like a game jam, and the version we're seeing now is this wonderfully updated version that has, you know, additional mechanics, additional art, additional music, which is so cool. To see an indie game get so much love is so fantastic, because too often they don't. Too often you have wonderful games and they unfortunately, you know, don't get the love they deserve. So this one getting a fresh coat of paint so more people can see it and find it and play it. So exciting. You discover a trivia page that is listed common trick questions. The answer to what are the first names of the famous Roottree girls lists the answer Rihanna, Carly, and Riley. The explanation below the answer states that Rose was originally born Carly Rose. Okay. Apparently her parents had planned to have a son named Carl Roottree Jr., but after finding out they were having a second daughter, they called her Carly. Sometime in the early 90s, the now preteen Carly strongly expressed her dislike of that her sisters had RH names and she was the odd one out. That's when she began to go by her middle name. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Okay, so if we go back over here, we now know this is Carly Roottree. And I guess if we go by, so we did oldest, middle, youngest, the evidence. So we know that this one has a ring on her finger, so this has to be... You don't have any portraits available. Get started, click on faces in your evidence tab. Oh, did I do it? Can I put it in there now? Oh, neat. Very cool, very cool. All right, I need to figure out whose Bondo is. Okay, and also if there's any details on back here. Okay, what about if we search specifically? I like that this is what it gives you, I guess, if you didn't give enough information. Spider Search was founded in 1997, one of the most up-to-date advanced search engines around, but modern technology has its limits. Like, please do better. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of obituaries, fan sites, Roottree candy. Okay, what is TMS? What if we do and TMS? Will that work? Nothing. Just to double check. This could be nothing. I might just need to do TMS. Nope. Okay, let's try TMS. TMS is a common abbreviation. Oh, for early 90s teen heartthrob Tommy Mark Sheridan. He is first credited with the role as Thomas Sheridan. Was on a soap opera called Times Marches Onwards. That sounds like a soap opera. He skyrocketed to popularity with his starring role in the sitcom Brother Trouble. Oh my god. This is so 90s. This is fantastic writing. Since the end of Brother Trouble, he has often been on the cover of tabloids for his supposed drug use and more recently his relationship with Rihanna Roottree. After a short engagement, they married in 1997 when she was only 19 and he was 23 and she's the oldest. Okay, so the other two are probably like 17 and 16. Well, dang. Sheesh. Holy bananas. Oh wait, but it's 1998. So she was 20. And then the others would probably be like 18, 17-ish or something like that. Okay. What if we search specifically his full name? Search. Okay, well, I'll still highlight this. His first credited role was Thomas Sheridan. I might want to know all this. Brother Trouble. Make a highlight. I feel like I should have made another page. Maybe I should make one page for specifically just the Roottrees and then, or just the sisters. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe I'll reorganize. Okay, so she is married to Thomas Mark Sheridan, first credited as Thomas Sheridan. Go back here. Thomas. There we go. Thomas Sheridan. Gotcha. Okay, but I still don't know what their occupations are. We got their names. And I don't know which sister. We need more details. So that. Okay. I think it said that the youngest sister is the most popular. So let's go back to the internet to look up Riley. Although, where's my notes? Riley Roottree. Riley. Oh, those are my highlights. Oh, that's neat. I didn't realize that's what that was doing. Let's look up. Probably should just write it in. Riley. No. Okay, well. What about if I specifically search Riley as the smart one? No, what do you mean no? Okay, we need to find out more. Maybe if we look up... Let's look up Maple Crisps. Search. Maple Crisps are a Roottree recent product introduced in 1992. They are a series... 1992, that was 6 years ago even by the standards of this game. Series of circular, crunchy wafers coated in nuts and okay, this is gonna make me hungry. All this food sounds really good. The website as a fan says they came to be during the tenure of Ernie Jr., a former president of the Roottree Candy Company. There's a commercial that aired a few years back during the Super Bowl. Let's do specifically Roottree Candy Company. Search. So we already highlighted this, so we have been to this part. What have I not searched yet in here? Sisters. Your sister company is simply titled Root. Primary models for Root. What about... Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to go back to my little... I just want to highlight and then search. You find some information. What's that? Find some information on the website for the first Anderson Maple Farm. There are a few pictures. Ooh, pictures, including famous picture of Elias and Gwyneth. That photo was added to your evidence. Hell yeah! Before marrying Elias, Gwyneth Roottree was Gwyneth Anderson. She had no brothers, so the oldest sister, she was to inherit the Anderson Maple Farm. So long as she married before Elias took over, the farm produced only syrup. It was supposedly Elias' idea to create candy instead. Their success was not immediate until they decided to combine the maple with other flavors. This led to 5 pieces, which are still found in stores to this day. Though the Roottree Candy Company expanded well beyond their original farm, it has been preserved as a tourist attraction. According to their website, there are still daily demonstrations and educational tours that show off many of the turn-of-the-century appliances that Gwyneth would have used as a housewife in the early 1900s. Huh. Gwyneth Roottree. Let's do that. First Anderson Maple Farm. Nope, that gave me the same thing. What if we try Gwyneth Anderson? Mrs. Anderson. Same thing. Do. Okay, so, and we already did Elias root tree, right? I think the trouble for me is going to be remembering what I have and have not searched already. Elias Roottrees was the founder and first president of the Roottrees Candy Company. You find what is essentially propaganda. Oh my god, a propaganda site about him created by the Roottrees Candy Company. At the top there are pictures of him and his wife Gwyneth. There's also a biography section that has some additional information. Elias was credited with inventing 5-piece, a popular maple candy. Before that, the farm inherited by marrying his wife only produced syrup. After 5-piece became wildly successful, Elias spent his time and energy on cementing his reputation as a family man. He is quoted on the site as saying, "Blood is thicker than syrup, and that any child linked by blood to me shall be linked by blood to my legacy." Oh, that's why we're looking for the money in the blood money, if you will. The site enthusiastically claims that he made good on that promise, but offers no additional detail. There's a few more quotes about Elias from a book called Family Man, The Roottrees Legacy by Bess Williams. To say they are biased is a massive understatement. Below that, there's a long list of accomplishments and awards, and one stands out. Like his great-grandson, Carl, Elias was voted Watchman of the Year. What if we look up this book? Will it have pictures? I feel like what I want at this point is pictures, because pictures will help me with the sisters. Family Man, very poorly received book. It is impossible to find a copy. Wow. Search. Bess Williams is an author born in the late, 1800s. Wow, okay. All right, so this is going way back. She lived just outside of Miami and died tragically young in a major hurricane that struck the area in 1926. Huh, interesting. Okay, let's see what is in this. What's the got milk pitcher? Whoa! That is an old picture. This is a famous picture of Elias and Gwyneth Roottrees, taken in 1909 after they founded the Roottrees Company, but before it was successful. From what you found searching the internet, it seems quite difficult to find any site about Elias or Gwyneth that isn't accompanied by this picture. Elias and Gwyneth are on the notable Roottrees list in your evidence. They will be marked on the chart with a star. Interesting. Okay, so Elias and Gwyneth. Is there anything else notable? How interesting. Complete the family. Okay. How? That's fascinating. History. Well, this. Ooh, look at this. Oh, this is handy. Rose. Search tips. Root. Carly. Tommy. Roottrees sisters. Did not specify what they all do, does it? They're models. Oh, is it just that they're all models? I think they're rich because they are models. So wait, their mom is a fashion designer. Someday I want to get my ears pierced like Rose. Oh my god, I'm such a ding dong. How did I miss that for so long? Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Hang on. Let me get this. Let me fix this. Embarrassment. Egg on my face. You know? So this is Rose. And this is Riley. Okay. So Rose has her ears pierced. Boom. And then they're all models, I guess. Model. I feel like I've jumped ahead learning some other things, but I could have solved this one probably a little while ago. But I'm learning. Well done. All right, so that's, I mean, it's cool to learn the mechanics though. These 3 entries are correct and have been locked in. Okay. Perfect. You've also locked the following optional entry. Sheridan Thomas. Oh yeah. Oh, so that was optional. I just had to do these 3. Very cool. Okay. Boo. Yeah.
Sorry to test you, but I had to be sure you could use the internet.
I had
Some
to be
folks
sure you could
refuse
use
to get
the
with times.
internet.
Safe to say, you're hired.
Amazing, 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 amazing.
The reward for untangling the family tree is substantial. Life-changing, even. But here's the catch.
Of course there's a catch.
The root trees go way, way back. The family tree's a bit daunting. Most people freak out the first time they see the whole thing. But I'm sure you'll be fine. The man who started it was particular about whom he considered family. For your purposes, you only need his direct blood relatives.
Interesting, interesting. So we're gonna find out some people aren't blood relations, I'm guessing? Let's find out. Maybe no one's getting money.
Anyone related only by marriage is optional. But filling them in can lead to useful discoveries.
Oh, that's why the boy toy was optional. Interesting. Okay.
Lastly, you now have access to some unique websites, plus a list of notable root trees.
All right.
Notable people are easy to find via your search engine, and marked with stars on the family tree. I'm off for now. Carl Roottree had a lot in his office. I'll look for anything useful. I'll return once you identify 6 more blood relatives.
Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. Is that the... Oh, hi. You're back.
Sorry, one last
yeah.
thing.
Okay,
This
there,
might
Columbo.
sound odd, but if anyone else claiming to represent the root trees reaches out,
Yes?
I'd appreciate you not mentioning I was here. Thank you, and good luck.
Suspicious, suspicious, suspicious. Interesting. Okay, so these are 3 most notable. Wowza. Okay, I'm assuming we can go all the way up to... Okay. Sleuth! I love that little note. Okay, so we do know... Gwyneth and Elias, they're over here. Let's add them in. Okay. Gwyneth and Elias, 1909. Founded the Roottrees Company, but before it was a success. From what you found searching the internet, it seems quite difficult to find any site that doesn't have this. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go back to our big board, I guess. So, Gwyneth, Elias. Why does it say unknown name? Do they maybe have more names? The original Elias. Oh, but maybe he's... Before this person you hired returns, every time you get 3 additional blood relatives in the family tree completely correct, name, occupation, portrait, they will be locked in. All non-blood relatives and small portraits are optional. Oop, sorry. Sorry for the weird pause. There was just a knock at my door, and when you're alone in the house and you're playing a mystery game and getting quite involved, it was just a little bit startling. But I'm back to the mystery. I'm wondering, once you verify this blood relative, you'll be able to add bonus photos. Okay. Something I'm wondering is, like, you know how it said, like, this is the only photo we have of them, this is the one you always see. I wonder how many of these people we're gonna find out, like, you know, not exactly who we thought they were or something. I don't know, it'll be interesting. Gwyneth. I wonder if we should add in her original name? Or... Gwyneth. It was originally Gwyneth Anderson, right? That was her original name. Occupation. What are the options? Travel, secretary, screenwriter, retail, professor, pro athlete, principal, president? What? Preacher, politics, police officer, pilot, nurse, news anchor, musician, model, military, media mogul, mechanic, manufacturer, housewife. It did say she was a housewife. Let me double check though. Housewife, because it said, like, shows the tools that would have been things she would have used. as a housewife at this time. Whereas what would he have been considered? Like, would CEO have been the correct term at the time? Let's see. We can try. I don't think that's gonna be right though. Director. I don't know. We'll see. Let me see. What do we have over here? Famous picture of Elias before they found, like maybe founder? Searching the internet, notable root trees. Do we have new things? We do have new things. Okay, notable root trees. This is a list of notable root trees. The person who hired you. The person who hired you. Suspicious, suspicious. Give you a list and said everyone on it could be found easily via your search engine. Roottrees sisters, Carl Roottree, Elias and Gwyneth Roottree. Gwen Roottree. Interesting. Red Roottree, Jim Roottree, Lauren Roottree, and Miracle Jr. Interesting. Easy to find online. These are the easy to find ones. So wait, can I like search? Ooh, interesting. Miracle Jr. doesn't go by his full name in promotional materials. Instead, he is shortened it to Miracle Jr. Miracle Jr. is a televangelist who's part of the Miracle Network. He used to have a show that aired on local access across many stations in the Northeast United States. According to the website called Clergy Watch, he was exposed and subsequently charged with conspiracy to defraud the public in 1979 when he claimed to heal someone in a wheelchair. A news expose revealed that his wife Edith's sister, oh, it was his wife Edith's sister in disguise. Okay, so important things here is Miracle Jr. has a wife named Edith with a sister. Okay. I do need to make a new page. I do need to start a new page. What did it call? These were like the notable people. Notable root trees. Yeah. So why don't we do page 2? Notable root trees. Notable root trees. Actually, I want to switch to putting this guy. Search the internet. And I wanted this to be my note. So let me remove it from here. Delete. This is still mostly the original chunk. Elias. Her tree company was founded by Elias. She was a farm owner. I wonder if that'll count. But let me go back over here to notable root trees and see what happens. His wife, Edith's sister. Great highlight. Yes. Miracle Jr. has a wife, Edith. Okay. Good to know. In 1979. I still like my original notes because they're funny to me, but now I'm like, maybe they're not as useful. Middle sister, not cool. No one likes. Sad face. Oh my god. I can change this. I want it to fit all in one line. There we go. Okay. Let's go back over to... Well, maybe I should finish looking through what I was looking through, but let me finish reading this. The author mentioned that Edith was a bit of a checkered past. He has since lost his television show and instead goes on tour across southern United States, where he was not well known before the scandal. Okay, so that was in the... He was defrauded in 1979, and it's 98. So 20 years. Go back to the pictures. This is the notable root. What's this? 34. Intuition. You've been in this line of work for a long time. So long, in fact, you've developed a sixth sense for how useful your evidence can be. The number on the magnifying glass refers to how many clues are connected to this specific piece of evidence. The higher the number, the more there is to find. Wow, that's so cool. At the start of your search, the notables list sets off alarm bells. A list of famous people that you can find via search engine? Pretty rare to get something that useful, but take advantage of it. As you progress, these numbers will change. Whenever you find more evidence or lock in family members, new discoveries will be added to the list, and old evidence will become less useful. Trust your intuition. If a piece of evidence seems too good to be true, take a closer look at the people or phrases it mentions. Often, the most satisfying revelations come from retracing a path you thought was fully explored, armed with new perspective. Sometimes, the reason certain evidence has such high value is because it can lead to finding more evidence. You may be missing a huge piece of the puzzle. Good to know. I love that. That's so much fun. Okay, so 34. That's wild. So there's a lot in here. So let's see what else there was. So this, okay, and then this is the candy they're famous for. Roottrees 5 pieces. Cool chocolate. So strawberry. Power plum. Rad blue raspberry. Awesome apple. There's 5 flavors because the original inventor had 5 kids. Oh! Maybe that's why kids still love them so much. Radical new flavors. Okay, we're learning something here. Because it's no longer the 1920s. What even is an elderberry anyway? This is an advertisement for 5-piece aimed at kids. From the magazine Teen Blast, it mentions that 5-piece was named as such because the original creator had 5 kids. The ad also mentions the current 5 flavors are not the same as back then. Interesting. Love that. Okay, so there's lots in this one too. Okay, so 5 is so notable. Oh, I like the little evidence list here. Notable Roottrees 5-piece ad. Elias and Gwyneth got milk. The story so far. Oh, this is the news alert that was going on. Interesting. Roottrees sisters and their parents died in a plane crash December 6th, 1998. The next evening, a shadowy figure appeared at your door and said the lawyers were looking to sort out the family tree. After a quick test, the figure gave you access to some resources. This included a list of notable Roottrees, who they said would be the easiest family members to place. They said that they would return in the time it took to fill out 6 more blood relatives. Okay. So was there like farm owner? Farmer. No, let's see. I think if this was correct, it would say. So let me see. It wants something else. Let's go back to looking for... Back to our computer. And Elias. There we go. Elias Roottrees is the founder and first president. Oh, that's probably what it wants. Let's try that. His wife Gwyneth. Biography. Elias is credited for the farm he inherited by marrying his wife. Elias spent his time, his reputation as a family man. So he probably has a lot more kids. And it's anyone with his blood. Sheesh. Okay. 2 more quotes. Bess Williams. His great-grandson Carl. Watchman of the Year. I want to see... Where was that picture of the farm? Where's the picture of the farm? Roottrees Candy Company. Before marrying the farm. Well, I know I looked at it recently. So let me... Candy Company. Anderson Maples? First Anderson Maple Farm. Before marrying Elias, Gwyneth Roottrees was Gwyneth Anderson. Had no brothers, no sisters. Took over the farm, produced only syrup. Supposedly Elias's idea to create... Supposedly Elias's idea. It was Gwyneth's idea, wasn't it? Calling it now. Please put a note down. Calling it now. Supposedly Elias's idea. Calling this. This is freaking... No, it was... It was Gwyneth's idea. I'm calling it now. The success was not immediate until they decided to combine maple with the other flavors. Roottrees company expanded. Daily demonstrations and education tours that show off the Century appliances. Gwyneth would have used as a housewife. Yep, so Gwyneth, and then his thing is he's a president. He's the first president. Or is it? He's the first president. Do I not? Elias Roottrees. Does he have a different name? What's wrong here? The other one's the preacher, housewife. I mean, I feel like she should be inventor because I think she invented. I suspect. I guess I could put her down as Gwen. No, there's only Gwyneth. Gwyneth Anderson. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll leave it then. We will leave that because that's what I have to go on. But I feel... Okay, so we know top secret. Look at that. There's something there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 5 kids that they had that we know about, but he probably had more because he's not seemed trustworthy. Based on vibes alone. Okay, and then it has to go. It seems to always go oldest to youngest. So do we know his exact list of children? Gwyneth Anderson. No brothers, no sisters, and it doesn't list their kids, their children name. Family Man. Bess Williams. Miracle, Bess, Elias, Anderson, Maple. Candy Company history. The Roottrees family, Elias Roottrees, shortly after he married wife Gwyneth, whose family owned a small farm, Anderson Maple Farm. However, he has no stockholder, instead run by a president. Site does mention every president has a direct descendant of Elias and Gwyneth, including Carl. He's still listed as the current president. Okay, so we should be able to do their parents. This is Carl. Carl Roottrees. I don't think we have a photo of him yet. I'm guessing he was the 4th or 5th president. I guess we'll find out. I guess. And this was Beth, wasn't it? Bethany Kellogg? Is that not correct? Let me see. We search. I like that I'm not having to type anymore. I can just go through my history. This makes my life a lot better. Brenda, my bad. Sorry, Brenda. Who was I thinking? Beth. Brenda Roottrees. Bethany Kellogg. Is that the only Brenda? Just Roottrees. Oh, Candy Roottrees, Carl. Yeah, there's no Beth unless she has a different name. Well, I guess we'll leave it at Brenda. Brenda Roottrees. Website. Ran appeared all of them. There's only one webmaster. Notes. What about? I searched just her. Search. Black and blue dress. That was a Brenda White original. Brenda White original? The auction describes it as a vintage dress from before Brenda became Brenda Roottrees. Started designing clothes for Root. The white and gold dress does not seem... I see you. I see you, creators. A black and blue dress, white and gold. I see what you're doing here. I see you. You're memeing. This is a meme. Very meme of you. Very meme. Okay, and we already tried to look up the father. Not Elias. Candy company. It has no CEO and no stockholders. Instead, is run by a president. Okay, that's why there's all the different presidents. There's never a CEO. The site does mention that every president has been a direct descendant of Elias or Gwyneth, including Carl Rootree, who despite his death is still listed. So Carl, the problem is I need to know what number he is. The 5 pieces. What I want to know is about the 5 pieces being named after the 5 kids. From marketing materials and various candy history, you learn that 5 pieces iconic candy sold by the Rootree family, no longer the company's only popular product. It's small, colorful. Has one flavor that looks more like a berry. Interesting. 5 maple candies, pressed into the shape of maple leaves. One looks like a berry. As tastes have changed over time, so have the 5 flavors, but the shapes and combinations of maple have remained consistent. There's also a history of print advertising website that claims that the 5-piece advertisement scanned a book called The Sweet History of Candy Volume 2 by Charles Lee. Unfortunately, when you click through the website, it seems like their image links are broken. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? Search. Nothing. That's mean. That's mean of you. Why would you do this? Me in particular. Let's go back. Let's go back and see what else. Okay. Rootree candy. Colorful shells. Tastes have changed. What is... What if I search advertisement? I know we do have an ad, but I don't know how much in there. Nope. What about Charles Lee? Nope. Literally told me that it was gonna be broken, and I'm like, I don't care. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Zony. Fantastic. Amazing. The story so far. City Sisters, the founding members. I want to look closer. So strawberry, power plum, cool chocolate, bad blue, raspberry, awesome apples. The strawberry. And then someone says 5 flavors, original inventor had 5 kids. Maybe that's why kids still love them. Radical new flavors, because it's no longer the 1920s. Elderberry? Maybe if we try elderberry 5-piece. 5-piece named. Five pieces. What was it? Elderberry? Double check my typos. Elderberry. 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 Damn it. I thought I had something. Elderberry. Elderberry candy? Nope, that did not work. What was it called? 5-piece? Boo. Boo. Well, can't say I didn't try. Aimed at kids. What about Teen Blast? Come on. Come on. Teen Blast is a magazine aimed at... Oh, something came up. Hang on. Their website has a news section that offers and condolences loss of the Roottrees. Their fashion line was often covered by our magazine. Brianna Rootree first appeared on the cover on her 16th birthday. Where was that? Or did I just get a hint? Saw something. Oh! Public library periodicals. Oh! Okay. Rihanna first appeared on her 16th birthday. 16th birthday. Is that not the right thing? Oh, Team Blast. There we go. And then I put this in here. Gotcha. Rihanna was on the cover of Team Blast when she was 16 and did an interview. You added the cover to your evidence. Ha! This is awesome. Okay. Oh my god, there she is at 16 and she's eating a candy. And I bet the color of her nails are relevant. PMS, what's he up to? Marrying her. Brother trouble canceled. Also, how to know he's interested. And with a trip to the set of a new movie. Rihanna's Sweet 16. Candy Girl gets serious about her inspiration and aspirations. Love those nails. Okay. What are we missing here? All right. There's an article about Rihanna Roottrees from 1994. Issue also mentions TMS and brother trouble. An interview, Rihanna talks about her inspiration. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor who taught lectures about history. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot because I have other people in my family that have also made the Roottree name famous for things beside candy. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends tell me they had to read in school. Interesting. There's a lot in this article that feels like it's going to be relevant. I took his advice and now I work with my mom designing clothes. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, and then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we've managed to accomplish. Grandma Laura. So her grandfather was a professor, her grandma... Okay, so let's go down here. Here's the Rootrees. Here's the father. Guessing this is Grandma Laura. Laura. That's the only Laura. We're putting it in. And then this, we don't know what he did, but he was a professor. Grandpa. I don't know which president this was, but in theory it is the last one, so it's going to be either 4th or 5th. What's this? Oh, if we can find... Oh, we have another photo. That's right. We have another photo, so we can add that probably. Take the photo. Put it on the board. So. Nice. Okay. So, Carl Roottree. We don't have a photo of him yet. We don't know what Professor Grandpa looked like. Professor Grandpa. Grandpa Professor. But wait. His older sister wrote a book. Okay, so Grandpa, older sister, wrote a book. Author. Don't know your name yet, but you're an author. So I definitely feel like one of the things in this game is like going in and filling things as quickly as possible. Because that's very neat. Like there's so much to find. I know for me, it's cool that there's notes. So if you're a note person, you can take notes. If you're a do things immediate person, you can go back to the board and immediately throw something in. Some of my friends told me they had to read in school. I wonder if we could... Tell me what the name of the book is. Gosh dang it. Rihanna, tell me what the name of the book is. Amazing. It's really fun finding the different things though. Said I would do about an hour. This is about an hour. And here's what we have so far. We have a bunch of little, we have some pictures and articles on the desk. Oh, look at that. Okay, and there's even sorting them into story items, sorting them into photos, showing text-based items, showing marketing items. That's very cool. Show everything. There's these little notes on the side that tell you how many clues are still available in each of these. Here is our very large board. Very large family tree that is still to be filled in. So this is a main component of the game. Oh, zoom out more? No. Zoom in. Zoom out. Table, there's the computer, and now we have a regular search. We have a public library. We have periodicals. Wonder what disconnecting from the internet does. Probably just means you have to re-sign on and hear that song again. I also haven't just walked around the house yet. Okay, so that's a desk. That's desk of stuff. The family tree on the wall. Computer over here. Over here we have the door, phone, and I assume those will go off if we if we activate anything. Riot Girl. I wonder if this is relevant. There's also the Notorious Montjoys. I wonder if this will be relevant at some point. Pip Montjoy. Rodney Bunyan. What's this? Mystery comics. Tales of suspense. I want to go sit in the corner. I have like a little... I like that there's a little corner over there with like a little teddy bear. So when you need a break from all your sleuthing. Ooh, there's a radio. Hello. That's cool. Well, that's fun. Are there different... Oh, maybe at some point we'll get some tapes. Oh my god, the Game Boy! Password. Oh no. Not the classic password of password. Oh my god, I love the old... Oh my god, the Game Boy has one button on it. What do we have over here? Alphabet David's Secret Searcher. Alphabet Davies. Family Doku. Oh, probably how we practice getting good at solving things. For a little notebook. And actually, let's see what the hints look like. Don't know where to look next. If you're completely stuck, try talking it through with your rubber duck. Get a hint. I'm good for now. Oh, and then we also have access to the music being played. Arranged and performed by Manuel Trabuco. Oh my gosh, Walking Along Kevin MacLeod. Licensed under the Creative Commons. Veil of Secrets. Mikhail Carnevali. Piece by Piece. Wow, that's really cool. So you can change up what you're listening to in the background as well. Well, this is the Roottrees Are Dead. This is just the first little bit of it. There's obviously so much to do. I'm actually really excited. I'll probably play more of this over on my Twitch. So come hang out with me over on twitch.tv/FaunAndGames, where I stream pretty much every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with bonus streams in between. You know, hit that subscribe button here on YouTube. I do a mix of new games, indie games, and honestly lately a lot of Pokemon stuff. But thanks so much to the devs for sending me an early copy of this game. I'm genuinely so excited, so interested in this, and I know so many other folks are too, so don't forget to take a look at it. It's 10% off for I believe the first week that it is out. It's out now over on Steam. It's such a cool game with a lot to do, and there's still clearly, I think what I saw was that there's like 20 hours of mystery solving, and I'm not sure if that even includes the new advanced puzzling, because like I said, there's the original game here that was already available, and then they've added additional content. So very, very cool. Once you finish the basic game, you unlock the extra game. So very cool. The Roottrees Are Dead. Check it out now and let me know what you think. Comment down below if you're playing this. Let me know if you played the original version, and hope to see y'all soon for more Faun and Games. Bye. Good luck solving all your mysteries.